Uh, Grand evening. I need a copy of both books, Miss T. Is on my website, www dot. Okay, let me put my website up. Ba, 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 ba. Where is it? Right there, right there. She's misst.com. You could get the book from there. You can get the book from there. Torrance, what's up? Yvette. Hey, Glaze. Let me tell you something, y'all. What's up, Orlando, Florida? They in the building. Lily. Um, you feeling my New York accent? Where you from? All right, shout out to Glaze, man. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. You know, because people always, T, you this, you always fucking with Listen, Glaze is a good dude. He reached out to me. Of course, we both did the info minds things, but you know, it's good when people can call you up and encourage you. And he gives me so much love. He always like, yo, T, what you think about this? How about doing that? You know, if there's an event, I'll never forget. He put me onto an event. I called it up. He couldn't go. I paid. I went, and it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Okay, that's another thing, because I got that on my list. Black community. My Black community. And I had a conversation with a gentleman. I hope I'm not talking too loud, because sometimes I realize on my lives I'll be doing that. Me and a guy that I know for years, we spoke about this. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna say we, because I don't do it, never did it a day in my life. But that hate is real. It makes no sense to me. Like, I don't understand it. I never will understand it. Nobody can make me understand it. Like, me and my sister, we have conversations about it all the time, because we just see stuff and it has happened to us. That hate is real. It makes no sense. Hey, Kenya, are you in here? Okay. She just sent it to my phone. But we got to stop the hate. Let me tell you something. I root for people who they probably wouldn't even think that I'm rooting for them, and I'm hoping that they do well. Chicks, especially my women, guys from Harlem, you know, and I don't know, you know, because people know different people, and people probably put things in people's heads. Like, I'm one of the coolest people you would ever know. Coolest people. Very down to earth. My heart is like gold. But if you cross me one time, then we're going to have a problem. And that's it. And I only say that because I've never crossed nobody. Ain't nobody on this earth who could ever say I did anything to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't get down like that. It's not in my nature. It's not in my DNA. And don't let it be in yours. You understand? Don't allow somebody's behavior to dictate your mood. If y'all understand what I'm saying, please. Okay, my baby is in here, Mina. You'll never understand hate, T. Don't even bother trying. That's Mina from Atlanta. Let me tell y'all something. That hate is so real. Michigan, what's up? I mean, it's just crazy to me. And I love Mina. I got some good girlfriends because everybody's doing their thing. And maybe that's the thing. But if you're not doing your thing, it's okay. That hate, don't allow that to fester. What you can do is say, yo, Mina, yo, T, yo, this one, yo, that one. How do you do that? Because that's what I do. Or I'll see something. Let me tell you, I will Google the shit out of something. What? Google is my friend. Every time I leave the house, my laptop goes with me, because if something comes to my mind or I need to do something, I need to be able to jump on. I got my Wi-Fi hotspot with me all day. So it's like, either you ask, either people are going to give you the information or they won't, but it's okay, because the internet is your friend. The internet is your friend. So that hate, yo, we got to stop that. We don't support each other. My Black and brown sisters, and I think I said this before, but it's crazy where I would have to keep on discussing that or keep on bringing it up. I should be saying, yo, congratulations to this one, congratulations to that one, and congratulations to any of y'all that's out there doing y'all thing that I don't even know about. I'm happy for you. I'm happy, because that's how Miss T get down. And this is another thing. I put people up on a lot of stuff. I'm not counting nobody's pockets. And that's a problem we have. We out here counting each other pockets, worrying about how much money somebody getting for what. I don't care. I'm gonna put you on. The only thing I hope is that you reach back and get me. You know what I'm saying? Help me out with something that I need done. You know, I've helped people, and it's this one dude. It's like, homie, you call me when you needed help. It done blew up. But don't act like I didn't help you. And don't try to diminish my part in it. I had to check him on the phone one day. Maybe we'll talk again. But yeah, because I'm going to check you. Like, don't carry my name. It wasn't because he didn't do anything for me. It's because somebody said something to him and he carried my name different. Like, if anything, like, you know we was cool. You supposed to, yo, that's like my sister, blah, blah, blah. But you said, oh no, she's just what? Okay, I digress. I'm sorry. I'm about to go crazy. But yeah, it's like, yo, we got to be able to help each other. Yvette, thank you. Thank you for how do I do that super sticker? I want to, y'all know, put user in timeout. No, I don't want to block her. I made a mistake and blocked my baby daddy one day. I ain't know. Oh, there I go. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Yvette. Appreciate it. Yeah, so, yo, I give out free information all the time. I can actually consult and charge for the information that I give out, but I don't because sometimes I think I'm blocking my blessing. But my lawyer recently said, T, you can't keep doing that. You are a brand, you are a business, whatever. But if I could give it to you free, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm just saying. But yeah, we just gotta stop the hate. It boils my blood. So don't be afraid to ask somebody how they did something, ask somebody for help. You know what I'm saying? Just a small thing. Like when I see a bad bitch in the street with something on and her clothes, I'm like, yo, I like that. I appreciate a good looking woman. And y'all know I love men. Y'all seen the documentary, y'all read my book. Miss T love men. But I can appreciate a bad bitch when I see her. You know what I'm saying? And congratulate people and appreciate people. Men, you should be able to do the same. Me and my friend Jamal, we had that conversation. He's like, yo, he saw this dude and was like, yo, we got to be able to do that to each other. It's okay. Like, you're not a sucker for saying somebody looks nice. It's just crazy. Ooh, I love my black people, but I can't stand y'all sometimes. So I'm just saying. But yeah, first of all, Tyree, you ready, Tyree? Tyree hit me up. I want to bring her in because she sent me a message on YouTube. So I told her I want to holler at her. It's a conversation that has been had many a times. And what's good, Godson? Sir Anthony, thank you so much. You always give me love. Glaze, he is my number one fan. Thank you, love. Thank you. All right, I'm about to add Tyree up in here. Now listen, I had to test this thing out on someone that I'm gonna bring on later because I don't know what I be doing. I don't do this. Unique do this all day. I ain't got no team or nothing. I just be going, listen. But I made it work. That is Tyree. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Hi, Tyree. How are you?
Hi, hey, y'all.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to bring up a subject, and it was about Alpo because Tyree sent me a message, and I was like, okay, and I want you to know I gave him your message, and he said, thank you. And he was like, oh, my God. I sent him, I screenshotted it, and I sent it to him, and he was like, oh, my God. Like, he
Yeah.
couldn't, I mean, he know it happened because I get messages from him all the time, and he appreciated it. So, yeah.
I'm
So you
glad.
want to talk about that?
We can, that's fine.
Yeah. So what made you? Because I think you responded to a video that I did a while back. So what made you want to write something regarding Al?
Because it's really annoying to me
Mm-hmm.
at this point. Because it's just like every time you hit a button, that's all
Mm-hmm.
you see. That's all you see is him, demonized, and
Right.
it's
Right.
just annoying. It's like leave him alone. The
Yeah.
man did 24 years in jail. Like, what do y'all want him to do? Like, jump off a building? And half the people, that's saying stuff, they weren't even born.
Right.
They don't have any ties to it, like whatsoever. It's like they live and breathe this man, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's just like, leave him alone. Like,
Right.
he needs to go somewhere and breathe. And if I was him, I wouldn't tell anybody else nothing. Period. Like, they need to just leave him alone.
Right. Like you said, people forget the fact that he did do 25 years. He didn't tell, do 3 years and then just skate. He actually did 25 years, a quarter of a century. So he didn't get off scot-free, scot-free. And like he said today, when I spoke to him, he was like, T, um, yeah, I did what I did. People lost their lives, but that is part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I almost lost my life on several occasions, and that was part of the game because that's a choice that I made. Any of us that choose to get into a game where we are doing something wrong anyway, because selling drugs was wrong, and if something happens to us, like actually, I'm sitting in the room. That's because I use this room in my mother's apartment. This is the same room I got tied up in. The safe was right here. I was doing something wrong. I just thank God that he spared my life. But I was doing something wrong. And it's like he said, T, the game is always there are going to be casualties of war, in the game. You know what I'm saying? And his thing is, he just wonder why people, like, he's not the only one that snitched. You know what I'm saying? My guy Glaze, he admitted to it. You know what I'm saying? It happens. I mean, people tell on people all the time. And like I said in my book, snitching. The streets are fair game, but the game has never been fair. And that's a fact. People been telling on people for years. They act like he is like the first snitch ever to tell. like, and then they get mad at me. Oh, T, you're a rat lover. No, I'm not. I just don't give a damn. Oh, we lost her. I think we lost Tyree. But, I don't care. I'm not holding nothing against people. Like, good people do bad things. Glaze is a very good person. Like I said, this guy, he is so, we got Tyree back. You know what I'm saying? Good people do bad things. It happens. And then when we out there selling drugs, killing people, and I brought something up the other day. People condemning snitches, but you don't condemn somebody that took somebody from this earth for life, because death is final. So what about the killers? We don't hold them accountable?
The pedophiles that's walking around, nobody shoots them down or nobody says anything about them. I'm just saying.
Right. It's like you said, they so hung up on Albert.
Can I say one more thing?
You
This
can say,
man, can I say one thing? He walks around with his way. That's just his way, his argument. But a lot of it is probably a cover. This man suffers every day, but nobody sees that. They don't see that. All they see is Alpo, he out here running the street. He has to do that. Because if not, like, these people will like suck the life out, like whatever life is left out of this man, they just want to like suck. They don't want to let it go. That's why I said if I Alberta, you better not tell them. Don't tell nobody nothing else. What else do you have to tell them? There's nothing else to tell them. Don't tell them nothing. Nothing.
right.
Nothing. Just let it go. Go somewhere and breathe in peace and just let it go. Like, these people, they breathe off of you.
Right.
Go somewhere and just forget about it.
Right. I agree. He agrees too, but sometimes, he wants to kind of like explain. And I had to tell him one time, you got to stop explaining. Some people would never understand. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You did it. You live with it. And that's one thing he does live in his truth. He walks around in it every day. Right. He know what people call him. But, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it was expected. He knew to expect that. And he don't expect for everybody to agree with what he did. But like you said, like, y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about.
The only difference is he told on himself. How many of these people that's out here ripping and running the streets that have done so many things and just haven't got caught and just wasn't man enough to tell? I mean, I'm not condoning snitching, but I'm just saying, like, leave him alone. Like, what else do y'all want the man to do? Like, and who are y'all? Like, were y'all around when any of this stuff was like going on? The majority of these people, 99.9, the people, Rich, he's dead. I'm not being funny. Demencio, he's dead. These people are dead. What else besides Pat Porter and these other people? What does anybody else, what does he have to explain to anybody else? Like, what does he have to explain? Alberto? Because I know you're watching. You better not say nothing.
Right. Well, thank you, Tyree, so much. I appreciate you, your opinion. Like I said, I told him what you said. He appreciates it. And, you know, like, I mean, no matter what nobody do or say, he's living his life. And like I had a conversation with my daughter father earlier. And Ace was like, it's snitches everywhere. There are snitches who would never admit to what they did. And he had the balls to do it, knowing it wasn't right. He's not hiding. So it is what it is. But you know, people gonna always talk. So it is.
Nobody said the acts that he did were all right. He knows that. Nobody is saying that, but it's just like, what else it's already done.
Right.
It can't be undone.
Right.
What else do y'all want the man to do? And what does he owe anybody besides the higher powers and his family and maybe some of his victims' family that, you know, I'm sure he's regretful. But other than that, like, who the fuck are y'all? Like, who else does he have to explain? Like, and why is his story so important to y'all? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, leave this man alone.
It's crazy. But, you know, thank you, Tyree. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Team Alpo 2021. I love y'all. I'm getting your book.
Thank you.
Blaze, I love you too. I love y'all.
Thank you, love. Appreciate you.
Recognize real.
Thank you, baby. Now, Alvester Good. I want to read his comment. He said, Miss T, I love your truth. However, a snake is a snake, a rat is a rat. Stop glorifying rats, please. A snake is a snake, a rat is a rat, a thief is a thief, whatever. How am I glorifying? I want you to comment, Alvesta. I'm not glorifying anything, baby. I'm having a conversation. There is a difference. The difference is, and y'all don't like it, I just don't care. Y'all want me to care so much about something that has nothing to do with me. And my question is, what does it have to do with you? Glorifying, I need you to really look that definition up. I don't glorify anything about his situation. You know what I'm saying? He was put in a situation and he had to deal with it the way he needed to deal with it. I never say I condone it. I never say that I agreed. I don't care. And the fact that I don't care, people, why does that rub people the wrong way? What y'all want me to do? That ain't got nothing to do with me, because I'm going to tell y'all. When I had them keys of cocaine right here, did I say right here? When I had them keys of cocaine that Ace left me, and there they came up in here talking about my mother, a church-going woman from Alabama, as sweet as apple pie, was going to jail. I don't know what I would have did. And I'm just being honest. I'm 20-some years old. You think I'm going to let the God go to jail? That's what I call her. You think I'm going to let her go to jail? That sweet woman, because of something I was doing wrong. I don't know what I would have did. I was 21. You know, we never know what we are going to do until we are put into a situation. People say that all day. Yo, I ain't this. I ain't. Stop it. Because there's a whole lot of y'all out here in the streets that y'all ain't built like that. I know I'm built way better than a lot of these dudes out here in the street. I know that for a fact. Okay, I've been under investigation, under physical surveillance, door kicked down up in Yonkers. Like, come on, ain't say a word. Everybody acting like they built like that and they not. And it's okay, but stop portraying something that you're not so that when it goes down, it's to be expected. Or don't be in the game. That's all I can say. You know, everybody, I don't know. Miss T, do you know Rich Sister Pat? Yes, I do. She stopped speaking to me. What? Okay, was Fritz gay? No, he was not. And why would you ask that question? I just want to know. Girl, people don't even want you to speak that man's name. Yeah, ooh, they hate him so much. It's crazy. There's a picture of Albert with his adult son. That makes his decision to talk a wise move to me. He said it was a couple of things that his mother. Listen, sorry about that. No problem, KS. No problem, love. No problem. People being mad, disrespectful. I mean, it is what it is. Wow. And now it's cool. No, snitching is not cool. I don't care. I'm an author. I'm an author. I don't sell drugs. I wrote about it. Oh, and this is my niece's new book, y'all. I have asthma, but asthma doesn't have me. This is what I'm doing. I'm writing and publishing books out here in these streets. Y'all want me to care about snitches? While y'all caring about snitches, not worrying about putting money in y'all pocket, I'm going to be over here trying to get that bag. I don't give a damn who out here telling. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. I'm not in the streets no more. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all want me to do. And I need to know, what does snitching do? Now, wait a minute. I want to say this because, and I say it all the time, if you were snitched on, I totally understand why you feel the way you do. Hands down, you don't have no argument from me. If you were snitched on. If you wasn't, why you got something to say? What does it have to do with you? That's my point. If you were snitched on. Now, if somebody sent the police when I had them keys of coke right here, I may have been mad that they told on me and I went to jail for, 15 years or so. I may have been mad, but it didn't happen to me. I can never say I know how somebody else feels because it didn't happen to me. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I just need y'all to understand instead of just being so, about Miss T, where can we find your books? I'm about to put it back up now. Is it this one? Nope. I think it's that one. Right there at the bottom. That's my website. Or it's on Amazon too. If you want to do Amazon, you can do that too, love. Listen, I come on here, I say what it is, and one thing about me that y'all always gonna get from me is real. I am who I am. One thing I will never do is allow the streets, people who want to come up here and talk crazy, to dictate how I move, because my father raised me to be a leader. Please understand that. That's why I'm so about who I am, because I know who I am. See, a lot of people out here in these streets walking around, they don't even know themselves. They don't even know who they are because they too busy trying to be something for the streets. Never that. I'm going to be me, whether I'm broke or I got money. I'm going to always be me. I'm never going to change. I'm going to always be the coolest and the realest person that you would ever know, with a heart of gold until you cross me. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we too busy trying to be something that we're not, instead of trying to help each other climb a ladder and elevate. That's what I'm all about, elevation. That's it. That's it. Right. That's what they said. Stand for something or for anything. That's two rats that snitched on me not breathing anymore. Hey, listen, I ain't mad at you. What's that, Kabani? Listen, you did what you felt that you had to do. You did what you had to do. Listen, you did what you had to do. But you shouldn't be up on here. Police everywhere. They on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And I'm sure they probably be picking up my stuff. So I hope you ain't commit those murders. You on here talking like that. Rest in peace, Demencio. Yeah, I didn't know the guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't glorify nobody's death. And, like I said before, death is final. And I do got any killers in the building, we have to understand and think, why are we killing each other? Is it worth it? Because when you take somebody's life, that's final. It's no coming back. It's no do-overs. You taking fathers, sometimes mothers, you taking sons away. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's providing for their family. Like, we got to stop killing each other. Like, what is it so bad about another man and the color of his skin? Because we hating on each other when you want to take him away from here so bad. Like, just wipe him away from this earth. Like, we really got to wake up and think about that. Because a lot of these killings have been senseless since I was coming up in the 80s. And I was running around. You know what I'm saying? I watched somebody that I was involved with kill somebody right in front of me. Back then, it's like, oh shit, so-and-so killed somebody. But now as I'm older, wasn't nothing really cool about it. And he knows that as well now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was just killing each other for $1 or because somebody was making more money, killing somebody over a spot. Them white folks ain't going through stuff like that. They not doing that. They not talking about who died, who funeral we got to go to next week. Them white folks talking about, yo, where we going skiing at? In Vermont or Colorado? These are the things they doing because they getting their money up. Like, yo, God, my people. I'll be dropping. I just don't like it because they look at us a certain way. And I don't like how they see us because we are a better people. So that's what that is. I don't want to be going up on here preaching. All right, who got some questions? The hate, they not killing each other. Right, the white people ain't killing each other. Why are they talking about Alpo? We're going to comment goofy. Oh, I don't know. The queen herself. Thank you. Okay. Niggas told on me still live today. I can't kill my friends, homies, and partners, period. Tapping in from Houston, Texas. Hey, Houston. How are you? You don't explain anything to anyone, Miss T. It's just nation of trolls, keyboard gangsters. Yeah. Anyway, somebody was like, listen. Oh, somebody, okay, I see a problem. Do you ever hang out at Club Gatsby's in Baltimore or Odell's? No, I never heard of those. Okay, I want to bring somebody in. And somebody asked me, I got one. I couldn't get both of them. Can you imagine being judged for life for your thoughts and actions from 15 to 23? Right. The only people that should have a problem with Albert are his victims' families and friends. Absolutely. And I agree with that. Do Demencio's son have an Insta? I have no idea what that man has. Connecticut in the house. What's up, y'all? Yeah, I don't know what he has, love. I don't know the young man. I don't follow him. Is your book in Barnes and Nobles? Yes, I think you can order because I do like this expanded distribution. So I think you can go there and order it and it'll get there in a day or two as opposed to them being stocked. So yeah. But F the snitches and the dope dealers. What's up with your sexy ass? Okay. Okay, Charles Smith, I appreciate that. Listen, I'm 51 and I embrace my age. I'll be 52 this year. I'm trying to hold on despite the things that I've been through. Okay, before I break, hold on. Anwar, good evening. I saw your documentary on InfoMinds. It took me to an era which most people don't understand. As Nipsey once said, Lord knows it's a cold game. Absolutely, baby. Somebody asked me, what age you decided shit was enough? You know what? When my brother Maine got killed, the streets wasn't fun to me no more. that's something that almost took me out of here. I never felt pain like that. And I wasn't really in a street like that, but what I was doing was putting people on to the game, to the dope game. I really wasn't doing anything heavy or anything like that, but I was putting people on. But when Maine got killed, I was like, that's when I realized like this street shit ain't about nothing. His death was final, and that was it. So that's what it was. My baby, yep. That's what it was. Yep. Oh, okay, okay, this person is still in the street and he's saying that he can't break away from it. Bullets Gotti, what's up, baby? Let me tell you something. And he said his brother's death made him go harder. Nah, baby. You got to figure out. Let me tell you something. If you got a couple of coins, you don't need a lot. It don't take much to just hustle something. But being that your brother died, the thing that you can do in his memory or in his name is to get out the street, do something positive. If you got a couple of coins, like I said, it don't take much. I don't know where you live at, baby, but use that money or do something and do something with it. You know what I'm saying? You could hustle all kind of stuff out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be drugs. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you lost someone, you said it made you go harder. I'm not really sure. You know, I don't know, but try to get out. That's all I can say. Try to get out. Streets is done. The game been over. AZ said that a long time ago, and I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. What's good with the Crab Fest party bus trip? I know, baby. I want to do that again so bad. If I can do an intimate one, because I don't know. I might have to do 2022 because it's too late and people need their bread. I like to space out the payments. And, it's too close for me to try to throw something in August, which they didn't really do it as many dates because the people reached out to me. So they didn't have, too many dates because of COVID still. So 2022, I'm going to do it. We be having a ball, yo. Okay, I want to bring somebody in to say hi to y'all because somebody asked me to bring them on, and some people might have some questions for them, so we gonna see. Say hi to my baby daddy. What's up, Ace?
Hey, hold on. I'm good. Hold on.
Yeah, Lolita La Negra, she the one who asked. I'm gonna answer that question in a few minutes, but that's my baby daddy Ace. That's my guy. That's my daughter's father. Let me tell y'all something, man. Listen, and this is just me and the type of person that I am. No matter what, I'm holding him down. I could be married, and I was married, but him right here, I'm gonna hold him down forever. You know what I'm saying? He good people. He just had an unfortunate situation, ended up away for 23 years, but it's all good. He been home. When you got out, Ace? 2014?
March 18th, 2014.
Ace know the date, the year, the hour, the second. Yo, Ace is wild. He remember stuff like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's Ace. Anybody got any questions? Now, he ain't going to answer too many questions because what me and Ace is going to do is do a full interview where people get your questions about Fritz, the game. It could even be prison. And, he going to holler at y'all, but that's him. The legend himself. What up, Ace?
I'm good. How are you?
Charles Smith. Yep, Ace is here. Anwar. Ace, you can see the comments?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, good to see Ace is still maintaining. Absolutely. As long as I'm living, he going to maintain no matter what.
I only see comments from Tyree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, Charles Smith said, what's up? Anwar, Don Kidd, and Lolita La Negative is the one who told me earlier. She was like,
brothers, and how you doing, sister?
yeah. So, Ace, let me ask you this. I'm sure you keep your ear to the streets or whatever. It's 2021. You was 23, 22, 23 in the game, crazy. All right, let me ask you this in the game, crazy. Now, a lot of people know Ace because Ace worked in this store. What was it, a bodega?
It was a little mom and pop's little store, looked like a little
Yeah.
supermarket.
And they said Ace made the best sandwiches in Harlem. So how you go from that to that with Fritz? You know, like, was it something, was it a need, or you felt like, you know what, this is something I could do, and you found it to be easy? Like, what happened?
It was more of a need. I was most focusing on my older son, Kevin. That was,
Okay.
I was working. I was doing 10 hours, working 10 hours a day, making $300 every week. But
Okay.
it wasn't enough money for me to, to travel back and forth to Brooklyn. Giving my mom some money to help out with the food and the bills and taking care of my son. That wasn't
Right.
that wasn't cutting it.
Right.
So what I started doing, I started hustling.
Okay.
And when I was hustling, I was, hustling in the stores, making the sandwiches and selling crack at the same time. That's
But
what
you
I
said
was
it
doing.
out the store or
Yeah,
no?
I was doing it out the store at first.
Get out. Did the people not know? The people couldn't have known.
Now they didn't know, but after a while they started hearing rumors, so they came and asked me. Once they said something to me, I cut it out because I was like, disrespected their business.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
So what I did, I ended up quitting the job and just went full time.
So what year did you get with Fritz?
I got with Fritz in 1987.
87. Okay.
Yeah,
And,
summer of
and he,
87.
so he taught you a lot, and you learned a lot watching him, or you kind of already knew the game yourself.
I basically learned the game from just watching how things was moving around in the streets. I just put my own game plan together.
Yeah, because you, your cousin Tim, well, I can say it now, your cousin Tim and Nick, y'all did your own thing, because you know who always gives you love?
I ain't
Al
fucking with
Capone. You ain't mess with Nick?
Nah.
Okay. But Al Capone always, because he told me some things, so you was already doing your thing on the east side. Okay.
Remember you spoke a little while ago about how people was taking other people's spots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, the spot that I started using was Al Capone.
Yeah.
So it was a little, it was a little issue between me and him. So what we did, we ended up giving him some money so we could use the spot.
Okay. Because it was
That's what
making money.
Yeah. So
Right.
I ended up keeping the spot.
Right.
Yeah. When I first started hustling, within the first week I started hustling, I started making like $43,000 a day.
Wow. And you was 20.
I was 22. I was 22. No,
22.
21. I was 21.
21.
I was 21.
43,000, 42 to 43,000 a day at 21 years old. That's crazy. Hold on, let me do some math. I ain't that swift.
Yeah.
Let's see what that is in a month. That's crazy.
Except for Sundays.
Oh, you took off on God's Day? You took off on God's Day.
Yeah, we ain't do nothing on Sundays.
So in a month, so you was making like $1 million and something a month.
Not really, but with the profits, the profits of paying everybody, right. And then paying Fritz and stuff. You making money, Plus I got a partner, you know what I mean? You gotta share money too, You gotta remember when you're in that game, you always gotta find it. You gotta find it like we was talking earlier. Remember we was talking about getting a Frank stand?
Uh-huh.
You gotta find a niche. Remember I told you try a burger stand. So the same way in the drug game, people are selling certain things at a certain price, but you got to find a way to sell the same thing a little more and make it look like it's crazy.
Got you. Well, Ace done put my secret out there. It ain't really a secret, but I'm all, me and him and even my sister, we always brainstorm it, because if you can make a little money here, it ain't got to be nothing extravagant. The Mexicans do it all damn day. They selling Franks, they selling ices, they selling donuts and coffee. What? I'm not above doing none of that. Because if I could do that and set somebody up to do it while I'm over here trying to make money. And Don Kibb, I think I was talking to, the one who said he's still in the game. Baby, there's ways to make money and get out the game.
Yeah, you got to
You know
get
what I'm
out.
saying? It might come slower, but it's legal, and you ain't got to worry about going to jail or another black man killing you over it.
And you got to remember, short money is better than no money.
And y'all heard him, and he was getting money. So yeah. So as a young man that's getting money like that, so you get the money, you get all the girls, y'all lose y'all mind out there in them streets.
Really, not really.
No.
I wasn't
But
really into
you
everything
was just
everybody.
happy that you could take care of little Kevin, though.
Yeah,
Because,
that
like
was
you
the
said,
purpose. Yeah.
yeah, take care of the kids.
I didn't want to see him going through the same struggles that I was going through as a kid. You know what I mean?
Got you.
My moms were working 2-3 jobs, struggling. My father was working, then he just started acting stupid. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
I didn't want to put my son through the same type of struggles and heartaches like I went through. I wanted to make things more easy for him.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, Ace. Yay! Don Kidd, the one who said he couldn't get out. He said, man, watching you, I just thought of a tire shop and mechanic shop because I F with cars. See? You like cars, baby. Get into the game. Now, see, this is what I want to do on my channel. I don't know how many. I got, 48 people in here, and I'm cool with that. Listen, if y'all have, y'all can, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, my God. Some of y'all in these comments, all of y'all can see each other's comments. Somebody might be thinking the same thing as Don Kidd. Hit each other up. Y'all might could do something together because that's what it's about. I'm all about working with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if somebody got an idea and they come to me, I'm be like, okay, so what do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? We got to work together. You know what I'm saying? So listen, Don Kidd, if it came into your thought process, follow it through. Let me tell y'all something about following through. Hold up, Ace. Instacart. When I lived in Atlanta in 2007, I thought of, because let me tell you something, there is a service for everything. A service for everything. So when I was in Atlanta, I'm like, damn, I should go do like food shopping for pregnant people and elderly people, because I was seeing people 100 years old driving. I'm like, these people do not need to be on the road, damn, they're killing something. I thought of that. Had I thought it through, I would have created the probably first Instacart. Instacart is huge now. I know people making 500-700 a week or on Instacart, because I was like, what the hell is these people looking at on their phones in these stores? And then I walked up to one in Wegmans and I'm like, yo, how much you make? She was like, I can make 500 or I can make more if I really get busy. Listen, they making money on that. But I say all that to say is, if you get a thought in your head about any type of business, nothing is stupid. Try to follow it through. If you fail, so what? Maybe you'll say, you know what? Let me figure out how to do it better. Or maybe it's just something that might not work, but at least you tried to do something and you move on to the next thing.
Do your research.
And I followed that Instacart through, Ace. Yo.
It's a fact.
Right. That would have been crazy. So yeah, definitely follow through with your thoughts, with any ideas that you have. Somebody said, okay. Once said essay, once said there was a dude in Harlem that makes 1,000 a day selling white socks. He probably do. My African friend, Meth, I just bought a pack of socks from him yesterday. He used to sell books. He was my book distributor. He did books for like over 20 years, making a killing. He don't do the books no more. He's selling socks. I bought a whole pack for $5 a day. So it's possible. It's possible. I hate it when people call it easy money. There was nothing easy about that life. You're right. It wasn't easy. But I guess what they saying that the money was coming so crazy. You know what I'm saying, Ace? Yeah, it wasn't easy because you got to worry about somebody robbing you. You got to worry about the police. That lifestyle is stressful. Very, very stressful.
You got to worry about your own people too.
Yo, you just took it out of my mouth. You got to worry about being crossed by your own people.
That's a fact.
Charles Smith said, Ace, the interview you did with Vito was the best shit he ever seen.
Thank you, let me speak on something that you spoke on earlier. Remember today, you said earlier that when I went to jail and I left my business to you to have you start running everything for me while I was in jail. You know why I did that?
Why?
because you're the only one I really trusted to handle that business.
Thank you, baby. And I was gonna handle that shit. Yo, let me tell you something.
Because
I ain't gonna say that.
other people that I could have put in positions to do that, they started showing signs that they wasn't right. That's
Right.
why that's why I ain't put them in position. That's why I said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it to you and let you handle things.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
care. I didn't care how mad they got
Right.
because I
Well,
trusted you. You
I
know,
appreciate you for trusting in me, with that. And it's so crazy because dudes was looking at me like, who this little
but I left everything to you.
yeah. They was like, who is she pulling up talking about, yo, where that money at? Because at 21, I was pulling up. I'll tell you off camera who I almost had the beef with. But I pulled up on him and his crew was killers. Yo, I must have been like, yo, where the money at? He was highly offended.
So good though, man.
Highly offended. Because I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect him just because he not here. Get it to me and him dog got together, sat right in front of mommy building, and we was making a list. He was taking this list to the Colombians. I had my own list. And I'm like, yo, we about to get busy out here because y'all ain't gonna disrespect. It ain't gonna be no disrespect. Don't don't think because I got a P that I am P. Like, no. So it was crazy. It was crazy.
It
And
is.
then I got robbed and Fritz died. It was like such a domino effect of everything going wrong. Ace, that 1991 was one of the worst years ever. You,
I never cried so much in my whole life, man.
then I got robbed. Then Fritz dies. I think Chuck died 91. Then
That
92, Hen Dog and Big Deb got locked up 91, I think. Yo, I was like, I'm being punished. It was crazy. So I say all that to say the game is not what y'all think it is. It's not what it's cracked up to be.
but
Like,
but you remember I told you that I was remember I told you when I went down south that lady told me that I was going to jail. You remember I told you that?
yeah.
And she gave me a coin and told me to keep it in my shoe every day. You remember
Mm.
that? The day
Mm-hmm.
the day I ain't put it in my shoes, the day I got arrested. Serious.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Everything she told me that was going to happen to me, and everything she told Fritz that was going to happen to him, it did happen.
Wow.
It happened.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Um 911. I was still in high school. That's my girl Mina. Miss T, tell Ace Dewan from Barbados said what's good.
See, yeah,
Dewan,
tell him to come see me. He was supposed to come check me. He was supposed to come check me a couple of days ago.
Dewan, he said, come check him. You're supposed to come check him.
Yeah, man.
Catrice said, hey Ace.
Tell him I said hello.
He said hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Mina. My girlfriend, she was like, yo, taking from Ace is like taking from his children, right?
It's a
You
fact.
know? All right, Lolita La Negra, do you ever miss the game? I don't know if she's talking about me or you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't, because I understand that there are other ways to do things and do it better as far as legally, and at a certain point you gotta grow and figure it out. Now, Ace, if you didn't get deported and you came back here in 2015, what do you think? Do you think you would have got back? Even to just get up on your feet, or you would have tried to figure it out?
Mm. If I couldn't get if homie wasn't going to turn over some of that money, possibility I'd have probably gotten the game. But my main focus was getting into real estate because I was doing a lot of studying on real estate when I was in prison.
Oh,
And
hold on. Tell everybody what you did in prison with that real estate, because you made the paper.
I used to teach real estate courses. That's what I used to do. Teach everybody the basics about real estate, how to invest the money and everything like that, how to find properties and everything, how you do a comparable markets analysis to compare the property to see if it's worth what it is you buying it and all that. what type of grants you could get from the government. You know, the best one was the 201k plan, where they give you the money to help buy the property and rehab the house. You know, I mean, you put down 3% down on the property and just pay your monthly payment. You know.
So you would have definitely gotten to that.
Yeah,
If Fritz hadn't passed away, or you wouldn't have went to prison, y'all was planning on stopping in 1991, right?
Exactly.
The money was up. Y'all was gonna start buying property. I'm just so, you know what? Even though you went away, huh?
Yeah, you gotta remember, I bought that house right on 119th Street in Lennox Avenue. Right
where the door did that.
Right with where they used to shot the movie called Nick Cage.
Oh, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, yeah, Luke Cage.
That's the same brownstone our dogs lived in. They had the apartment downstairs.
Right, that's Fritz's building, and my building was next door to it. You know?
Oh, okay.
That's where we were starting off, buying real estate.
I wish, you know, even if you would have went away, if Fritz would have lived, I wish he would have been here to school me, because to be honest with you, back then, if somebody would have been like, yo, T, buy that building, and I'm like 10 crackheads living in there, you know, lost your goddamn mind, I wouldn't have saw the bigger picture. None of us. Some people did. But to think we're going to buy a building that's gutted out, I mean, not gutted, abandoned, and crackheads living there, I wouldn't have seen the bigger picture. I was young, and had I had Fritz or somebody school me, I'd have bought a couple of brownstones, because a lot of them was only $1 anyway. I just needed to be schooled on what to do. I'd have bought it, held on to it, because they were selling gutted out, abandoned brownstones back in the days for $1 million, like in the 90s. So I wish, like in the late 90s and the early 2000s, but I wish, you know, like I say, if Fritz would have made it, he would have been here to school me, you know, on a lot. So, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We learned a lot from what happened in our experience. Mina, no, Ace can't come back because he was deported.
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, he working on it. He working on it. So he working on it. Oh, Jojo the Well said, Ace, please start a class because we need more Black homeowners. That's what Jojo said.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. I finally figured out how to chat on this thing. Hey, Kenya. How you doing, Miss T? BJ London, how you doing, baby? I'm good. I'm excellent. I wake up every morning. I'm good. Everything else is a bonus. You know, I don't focus on nothing else. I'm not one of those focusing on money crazy, even though I try to, you know, make it. I like that. But God wake me up every morning, man. And everything else is a bonus. So I'm always great. Always great. Sometimes I ain't out here fronting. I could be doing some 1-2s out here, but I'm so scared. Sometimes I thank God, like he done did so much for me. I feel like sometimes if I go back out there, something ain't gonna go right. So I just try to do it. I got, you know, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I'm stressing. I wouldn't say stressing. I'll be like, yo, you know, money ain't right, but I just keep on pushing because I ain't pulling no silly stunts. I'm just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And my girl Mina is so smart. She's been teaching me a lot. So she's been mentoring me on quite a few things. And she's dope. So yeah, everything gonna be all right. Did you ever knew 50 Cent and Killer Ben? No, I never. Miss T, when are you starting your podcast? As soon as my editor get ready, he has all the cameras, all the mics, everything we need. So as soon as Salih get it to say he ready, we ready. Yo, Ace, when is the movie coming, man?
They're supposed to be working on it right now. Finding somebody to do the movie script, putting it together. That's what we're working on right now.
Okay,
you gotta find somebody good that could play Fritz though, because his demeanor is like ordinary. It's not really something. I can't really explain him, man. He
was dope.
Yeah, his character was crazy, man. He's the type of like the person who played that movie on Casa Sosa. Somebody like that got to play him.
Oh, how like Kevin Spacey's character, like just laid back, like incognito. You ain't know nothing.
Don't show no emotions or nothing.
No emotion.
He just was just smooth, man.
That's what Jab said last night. I mean, yesterday when I seen him,
He was
he
smooth.
said Fritz just took him under, like, just automatically liked him. Like, he said, yo, Fritz was just so dope. He said, man, he was just like, just so carefree in a sense where he gave everybody love. He didn't judge nobody, you know, unless you did something crazy. But other than that, you want to make money? All right, what you need? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about this. Like, he was dope. He was dope. Yeah. So yeah, but you know,
You see it?
Things. Oh, y'all see? Okay, he repping Fritz. Hey, Nikolai. That's dope. But yeah. So Ace, thank you for coming on. Thank y'all. I'm about to get out of here too, but don't go nowhere, Ace. Let me read some more. And somebody said, Mike Jones, am I blocked? No. Oh, you got a lot of questions? All right, well, you got a few minutes. What's up, Mike Jones? Do you know any women that got long beards? Yeah, my daughter's godmother, who was down with Ace, and well, she held her own. Let me say that. But she was a part of our family. She got 21, so she probably did about 17 or 18. Yeah, big dad. But she been out 11 years already, which is crazy. I'm actually going to talk to her again tomorrow. Yeah. Tell people not to buy condos because of the fee you pay. No, condos are pretty good. I wouldn't invest in a co-op because you don't own a co-op. You just own shares. I don't like that. I'll buy a condo because a condo is like buying a home.
Is exactly.
It's a home. My daughter owns her own condo. So yeah, condo is good. That
operation.
The co-op thing is Somebody said, what type of person was Chuck?
Woo! Chuck was not funny, but he was always like a humble, friendly type character dude. You know what I mean? He got mad love for everybody, but just don't cross him.
Right.
Just don't cross him. He loved everybody, kids, grown up. It didn't make no difference who he was. Those are my two best friends.
Yeah, yeah.
My two best friends is like almost 10 years older than me. They're not even nobody in my age brackets.
Right. But he showed that love.
They show that love, man. And Chuck is the first one I started hustling for.
Wow.
Before Fritz.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh, somebody put No Fear 112. What's good, Miss T? What's up? Was Fritz and Alpo cool? Okay, that's a no. Was it more money going around back then or just seemed like, no, it was more money back then for sure. I can answer that question. Me and Jab talk about like everybody was getting it. Now you got so much hate because everybody not getting it, you know, but it was crazy. I mean, the man was 20 something making 43,000 a day. It was money in the streets and everybody was making money. You know, everybody was making money. So yeah, I can answer that. What else? If people have money, tell them to invest in land in South Carolina. I just bought 20 acres in Elgin 2 years ago, and I've almost doubled my profit. So y'all read that. This gentleman said that they have land in South Carolina, and in 2 years he doubled his profit. So yeah, good job with that. As Black people, what'd you say, Ace?
Also look into those tax lien properties too.
Yeah. Listen, that's what we need to do. And stop again, Black people, let's work together. Some of y'all, and this is another thing. When we go into business together again, unless it's 50-50, if I put in 70 and you put in 30, you can't expect to get the same back as me because I put more in. The thing is, be satisfied with getting something. And that's a problem with us. We want to count what's going in somebody else's pocket. But if you ain't put it in equally, there is going to be a difference. You know, we don't need to hate on each other. We don't need to set each other up to take over something. We got to get out of that. White folks invest with each other. They do business with each other all the time. So again, I don't care if it's somebody you never knew. Check them out. Have a good conversation. Make sure lawyers are involved. If you don't have enough, somebody else can go in with you with a business, and let's start building businesses together. It makes no sense that the whites, the Chinese, the Jews, you know who made them rich? We did. We give them all of our money, and they don't even like us. They damn it don't even be, they be on some like, we could care less about your money. So why the hell are we giving it to them?
It's true.
I don't understand that. We got to do better. Everybody want to go buy bags. My ladies, y'all want to go buy a bag for what? You can't pawn that bag for what? Now, if you got it, okay, it's okay to treat yourself sometime. But sometimes we spend money again just to go on a corner or walk down certain blocks to show it. I need some money to come in. If I'm gonna show that bag somewhere, then somebody need to be paying me to show the damn bag. I don't know. We got whatever we do, it has to make sense, and hopefully it makes some dollars. Like, we gotta think of that. Everything that we do, we gotta figure out how to a way for it to make some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset we need to get in. That's why y'all need to get my book, Reflections, and reflect on what you haven't done and get it right. Oh, Charles, Miss T, you put a real one on today, baby. Thank you. What is the greatest lesson that Fritz taught you, Ace?
The greatest lesson Fritz taught me?
Yeah.
So many, man. Let me think about this one for a
While
second.
you thinking about that, my mailman said, I've been going to the same Chinese place for 15 years and they don't even know me. Yeah. Exactly. But they know your money though. So Ace is thinking about the greatest lesson that Fritz taught him. Right, KS, they follow us around the stores. Oh, JoJo, let me tell you something. Anthony Mackie is on my list for any project that I do. He is like one of my favorites. And you know what made me respect Anthony Mackie, or maybe his agent even more? This guy be in all kind of movies, whether it's a small part or big part, but I was like, yo, I like his agent. Whoever it is, his agent, Anthony Mackie is definitely one of my favorites. But Ace, he said Anthony Mackie could play Fritz or Wood Harris, and Wood Harris could play Ace. But I do really, really love Anthony Mackie. So Ace, I got another question for Ace, but I want Ace to think about that question that somebody asked about. The greatest lesson. That's from Lolita La Negra.
The greatest lesson he ever taught me was that I ain't had to kill everybody. Because
it don't make sense.
Seriously.
It don't make sense.
It didn't make sense because I was very quick with that trigger. You know what I'm saying?
And Ace love a good shotgun. I heard from somebody he
kind of broke. He always told me any situation you get in, you can always talk about it and work it out. They don't always have to be violence, you know.
Right.
Because
that's coming from a man who had money and know how to make money. Yeah. Everybody don't know how to hustle and make money. And that's the difference.
He told me I had to make a choice. Either I'm going to be a killer or I want to get money. So I had to make a choice. So once I made the choice of trying to, make money, I really started listening to everything he told me. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give an example. Live example. I had an issue one day, and I was plotting on how I'm gonna get this person. So he see that I was going through some changes. He come in the house and he see I'm quiet, so he know I'm plotting. So we eventually talk about it. He's like, yo, listen, you ain't gotta do that, man. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna handle the situation. So we end up talking to the people and get everything resolved. He said, yo, the way the dude is going, he's gonna be dead in 2 weeks probably. He got killed within a week on 125th Street. Wow. And when that happened, I said to myself, I said, damn, I could be the one running from the police for that murder.
See?
I said, you know what? I'm gonna take a heed of what he be telling me. And from that day on, I started really listening to everything he told me, man. And
Wow.
he never steered me wrong, man.
Mm.
Never.
That's what's up. But I said, you know, in the game, you
Never.
can't mix murder and hustling because then you're gonna get everything. It's gonna be a whole ball of confusion. Now you got to worry about the police. Either you, but again,
And narcotics.
right? I said it in a book. You
Yeah.
can't mix the two. Sometimes things happen in this year, but then you know you got some people out there. You know they was out there killing for nothing. It's like you can't mix the two because now you got a whole nother problem on your hand. Now you got to concentrate more on making sure you don't get caught for that, staying out of jail. How you gonna concentrate on getting money? But see what Fritz taught you, that's from a man who's a real hustler.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, listen, ain't nothing more serious than getting this bread. They gonna get what's coming for them, but we gotta get this bread. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Fritz was a wise man. Fritz was wise. Fritz was wise.
For sure.
No, Charles Ace didn't write a book yet, but he's thinking about writing something called The King and I.
Still remember that?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
With him and Fritz. You told me that.
King and I.
The King and I. Somebody said, Ace, how do you feel about Paid in Full, the movie?
It wasn't really put together right.
No.
Not to me.
I liked it, and I'm gonna tell you because it was entertaining. But I knew a lot of stuff wasn't either true or my thing. But I tell people when it comes to movies and TV, you have to either embellish, put things in, take things out because of sometimes legal, but for entertainment purposes, it's not going to be exactly how it was. And and then they weren't fair with portraying people a certain way. I mean, at the end of the day, listen, everybody wasn't good or wasn't a good person, but they showed it in a way where one wasn't nice and the other one never did anything. So it's like, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's entertaining, so I watch it.
I
But
watched 20
huh?
minutes. I only watched 20 minutes of the movie. I never watched the whole movie.
Get out.
Nah, never.
All right, try to watch it.
Nah.
Okay. Listen, I ain't gonna force you.
Nah, I ain't gonna watch it.
I ain't gonna force you, baby.
If I watch a movie like that where it's talking about people's life and stuff, you got to keep it. You got to keep it official. There's certain things you can't put in, but at least keep it official on everything else. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
That's why I ain't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regina was good. Yeah, she was good. That's my girl. I love Regina Hall. Yeah. Yeah, Regina Hall. Okay, yeah. This was good. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what's in this. Is your book in Barnes? No, you look amazing. Oh, thank you, love. Who is that from Baltimore? It said private chat, but I don't see their name. Okay. All right. Okay. Miss T, what is a typical weekend like for me? Like I said, I take this laptop everywhere. Every time I leave the house, this thing go with me. But I have a partner. He's an Italian guy, young guy, dope. His writing is crazy. He and I are on the phone almost every other day. If I'm not texting or calling my lawyer about some stuff, him and my lawyer about to go to LA. They got some stuff cooking. What else? Or I'm just like, I'm real on chill mode, but my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour to figure stuff out so I don't have to go back out there and pull a silly stunt because I still know people. I still have the means to do certain things, but I'm not, so
Turn a new leaf.
every day I'm just thinking about some things. I'm waiting on some stuff now. And then, I need my prayer warriors because I got something cooking. It's cooking. I need y'all to pray harder than the haters. I got something cooking. I'm hoping by June I get an answer about it. And yeah, So I got some stuff cooking regarding TV and you know some other stuff. Also, if Detroit is in the building, I will be in your town June 11th, 12th, and 13th. But there's a book event by Hustle and Grind on the 12th from 12 to 6 is at Elite Banquet Hall, 14100 Puritan in Detroit, Michigan. So I'll be there. And in June, yep, June 11th, 12th, and 13th, but June 12th is the event. So my prayer warriors, I need y'all for this TV thing. Because, you know, people, it's amazing how people will pray so hard for you not to get something. So I need y'all to outpray them. Okay, Ace and Miss T, true Harlem legends. We appreciate that. We love y'all. Anything you want to say before we cut out of here, Adrienne?
Just, you know, I appreciate the people giving you the support and everything that you've been doing, you know.
Yeah.
And I appreciate your support as well too, you know.
Always.
I like the conversations we be having.
Yeah, always. All right, everybody. Now I'm gonna try to save this. So I don't know if it's on YouTube. This is the first time I did this. I don't know what the hell Miss T be doing. I am going to try to make sure this thing goes up on YouTube. Good night to both of you. Thank you. Don Kid, make sure you do that mechanic thing. Get out them streets, baby. Salute, love, and loyalty. Thank you so much. So, you know, listen, get money, y'all. Legally. Work together. There's some black people that are honest, that will that wants to do real business. They just want to do it with real people. And I hope you're that real person that they can do it with. Love y'all. Bye, baby daddy. I'll talk to you later. All right.
Everybody have a blessed night and be safe out there.
All right. Now, how do I, I don't know what I'm doing. Edit, remove, view on YouTube and podcast.